running drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. I found the feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. He ain't got me in the game now. Read on with the gang now. They're here with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
10 at the 36-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Watson to Michelle on the screen. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 3-6.
Watson now to throw, and he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's going to be a long day.
Watson on 1st down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
First and goal from the 6. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
The score, Cowboys 7, Eagles nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
She hasn't done anything about flooding.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Joe Reed on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. That's caught out wide by Stills. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes it's just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away. When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
On first down, it's Watson. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, it's Watson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Tackle made.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
3-yard pickup.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. He's got it to Hilton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Number 13.
11 yards there, first down.
On the play.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Yellow, yellow. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Check three, check three, check three.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Hey, check back. 34. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack for Mahomes and company. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trey Flowers, the former Arkansas Razorback, in there to get him. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cowboys 7, Eagles nothing.
Here's Britton Colquitt to punt this one away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
At their own 7.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. And he'll get that to Michelle, complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
Complete.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Better bring it. Hey, 31! I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Kill. Hey, 55! 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he's got his target. That's more. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Faking the give, now Watson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That ball complete to Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
1st and goal.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Who that? Go gun.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Wow. Fucking.
I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel away my heart out on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Come for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to picking me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have
If David ends up getting voted out,
now on them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel away my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazing.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It's gonna be a long day, offense. It's gonna be a long day.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Chuck Clark.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And connecting here with DJ Shark. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Mahomes pass.
DJ Shark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
Randy Bullock.
Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and it's now a 7-0 game. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
Joe Reed on the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Oh, they're on him too. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
And you don't see this one very often, but that one was blocked, deflected, whatever you want to call it, and they were able to pick it up and advance it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And as a punter with the heels of your shoes in the back of that end zone, tough spot to be in. The nightmare scenario plays out. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready.
Now a first down throw, Watson.
Playing the wrong football.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Yeah, I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29.
For an Eagles.
A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's out to his running back, Michel. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating around here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. Okay, yeah, yeah, when I hit that. I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all subtle, ooh, and then I hit that exit on them. Gotta blame my fate, cause these odds ain't got nothing on them. I secured the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing, ooh. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah. Ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, 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 I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah.
The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gonna run, no,
Yellow! There's a little lady! I'm coming!
Mahomes now on first down. And this one into the hands of DJ Chark. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Mahomes pass.
DJ Chark, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, you spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Check 56. Pick it up. 59. Pick it up. Watch it.
On first down, Watson. Oh, he's going to air it out. Oh, wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DJ Moore with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Putting it down for the
That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last.
And now look at him go. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to
Andy Isabella with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah.
Wow, you're quick.
At least I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And what is this?
In punt
They're
formation.
lining up here to punt on first down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. DJ Chark, first-time Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
54. Quarterback, nothing. Yellow, 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 yellow. Begin to tear you up. Don't get nervous. 54 smart.
Now Mahomes. That's complete to White. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Mahomes pass.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check 4. Check my time. Under 10.
Jones with a carry on first down, but I don't think he even made it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense all over that one.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot.
Second and 11 now.
Hey, here we go. Hey, watch that. Come on, baby. Check fight.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Ebron caught left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go. Yellow. Mike, 54. Let's go, baby. 54.
On play action, it's Mahomes. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, a 22.
When it desync, that don't mean that they glitching. It's just...
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Check him. Easy. Let's go, B. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fighting Hilton on the slant. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
And a Cowboy first down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got one. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On the catch, it's Crowder. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
On the play.
And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Mahomes,
and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
A gain of 5.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down.
14-yard line.
I don't need to. Watch 54. Drop deep. No. Off. Hey, rip list. Motion. I don't need to.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown.
Complete to
DJ Chark with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Joe Reed returning. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
At the 31-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. A give. This is Michelle. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
33-yard line.
The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
What we got?
Watson on 3rd down. To Michelle on the screen. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
That's good.
Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills. Because I wasn't blessed with no one who feel. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex. They chose to chill. I'm making a flip. My life is a flick.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby. Return over. Let's get that ball.
Now it's Watson.
Switch.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's good.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Michelle, the ball carrier.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Wide, get wide. 50 points down, he's coming.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson, flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Cowboys 21, Eagles 7.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle down to the 25.
On the carry.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
I got it. Hey, watch that. Check.
This is Stills on the jet sweep. And he breaks through another tackle. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2.
That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Out of the gun, Watson. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Makes the score.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're...
And this throw will be intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Watson
Picked off at the 16.
by the Cowboys.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. Attack. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Mike,
They go play fake. Mahomes. And the catch made by Hilton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23.
First down, Dallas.
Yellow. Mike 34. Get that quarterback. 15. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback. Yellow. Check 9.
No big.
Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. Watch the pass. Here we go.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, watch the slant. Attack. Watch the slant. Check.
She'll protect the farms of St. Joe. She'll put you first.
Come back.
I know this because despite the unforgivable...
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them. They were on him in a hurry.
34's the mic. 15.
They'll run it here. This is James White. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down.
33-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34. Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, check Mike 34. Mike 34. He's scared. 34.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
You better bring it.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
We decide we will not be moved, not one step further.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
This is taken at the 23. A terrific return there, 27 yards all told. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Yellow. It's coming this way, Here we go. Hey, watch that.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Mike 34. Scoop. Bring it. Kill. Back. Yellow.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Here's Reed. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. From the gun, here's Watson. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
2 yards. It's 4th down.
They are going for it. Here's Watson. They find some open field here. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Bullet good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Here's Reed returning. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go, D. Hey, alert! It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Let's go.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Brandon, a lot of times you'll see running backs rotate in and out of the game, whether it's completed pass, a good run, it doesn't matter. Here, not only does he stay in, but they go right back to him, and he makes another nice play. Back-to-back catches.
Tight ends right. Alert, alert. 3 down.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. And now Watson throws another interception. The safety Terrell Edmonds picks it, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own
first possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
DJ Chark. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 47-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
3 down. Hey, Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, tight. Hey, 15.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to
DJ Chark, 47 yards. And the Cowboys turn that interception into a touchdown. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Reed. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. On 1st down, Michelle. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's out to his running back, Michelle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And Stills bringing it in. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 11 more on that one and another first down.
Down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Watson on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On second down, Michelle. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
In on the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage. I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on third. Back to throw, Watson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Another Eagle.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Complete to
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Now second and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
At the Cowboys' 6-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Michelle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Michelle on the carry.
And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be third and about the length of the football. And it's Michelle once again. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Sony Michel with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Cowboys 35, Eagles 17. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Andy Isabella on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game, yet at the same time.
This is intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the interception, here's Watson. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a third and long.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
From the gun, Watson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
I got you, baby. I got you. 58.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Moore, his second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
Kick is good.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. On the return, Andy Isabella. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Andy Isabella on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on
this defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
A run there on 1st down, and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5.
The tackle made.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I'm coming for you, son. He's coming. Hey, 57 color, 57 color.
My birthday's gonna be much to celebrate this year.
Motion. Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. It's the former Michigan man, Chase Winovich, who gets in there to bring him down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds, and they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this.
It got his man complete.
It's my bedroom.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Moore, an even 90 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
That keeps the score Cowboys 35, Eagles 30.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. On the return, Isabella. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Isabella on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead. So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
That ball complete to Isabella. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
I appreciate you using your use of every power for good. So have you heard about the mill? What the insurance company say? They won't cover it since the police suspect it's arson. They need to find proof of Francis Monroe and Whole World Energy's connection to the fire. Whole World Energy.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Mike, 50, 57, 57, 54. Too little, cupcake.
Now it's Mahomes again, looking deep for Hilton. That's caught inside the 20. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory.
To number 13.
It's a big play there on 3rd down. 48 yards.
Dallas.
We offer guided meditations, raw meals, hikes to our natural hot springs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
No distractions, just you.
Let's go, fellas.
And nature.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. 1st down, here's White.
You got nothing.
It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Rustic. It's like when we were little, camping dad, right?
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run. This is White. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. James White, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
At the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson. And he's going to find his go-to man so far. That's Moore.
To DJ Moore.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each?
Okay? Promise. You call me.
Deal.
All right. Deal.
In every play.
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a tire breakdown on what the coverage was. Everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
24!
Right. So I honestly
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson, he's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, it's Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, Watson. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And the Cowboys are going to secure the football, and with it, they'll just about secure the victory as well. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 there, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
And a Cowboy.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gordon saying so long, everybody.
You must be out in New Orleans every night. I really don't know. Not about that life. Not about that life. What are you talking about? We basically invented getting turned. I'm getting a drink.
Won't you get down?